What a wondrous thing it would be to have a guitar that could play and could sing by itself. What an absolute joy it would be to have a guitar that could play without me.
If you want it, go ahead.
I beg to differ, coincidental inference. Finally we're fraternizing on a great side of the fence.
Well, I'll be damned. Blueprints upper handed to the altar with sawdust and interprets.
Okay.
I beg your pardon.
Look at me, I'm naked, but as soon as you spin, I'm dull and boring again, and your attention slips. Stop mentioning it.
Really?
Your apologetic hazards lather filthy retort before my verbal reflexes and scatter.
Truthful matter.
Palatable to who aren't involved.
Who haven't jointly evolved.
To the effect of the cause, can we eject?
Can we pause?
To reassess the reality with sedentary wheels, fetishizing bandwagoning.
I mean, come on with the come on.
For common concern, I heard your special ed was private, so haven't you unlearned? Turn as wise as the clock.
You sounded too.
And I talk to oppositional entities generating electrical shock.
Digital underground.
AC kilowatt.
What have we here? Radiodivided theory, searing books and second looks with a homogenized flame. When in Spain, bullfighting's okay, but in the good old US of A, we got machines to do that, man, so put it away.
I know you're there because you're not here.
What love is,
That's the truth of
you
it.
don't know. What love is,
This
you don't
is
know.
Monday, 4/7.
What love is,
End of messages. Monday, 4:10 p.m.
what love is.
You won't believe what I did. I raced to the pool, dropped off a load of kids. Too innocent for twisting a thickening plot where a fan can be a dangerous weapon if we're not absolutely on top of the edible cake. I portion delicate cuts and delegate what to make the sugary icing break on selective in the plates. Relish its savory taste before the occasion escapes.
Straight jacket, mind the pause. Old men, get your own. I got the street side of hand that just flushes your throne. Full blown academics spitting fire with ignorance to oblivious simpletons, undersized imaginations. Well, look at this shit, so large off the rick. Every time in North Dakota, dickheadsizable with yet I don't see them in the circle. Maybe they just don't feel. You could fuck 1,000 sheep and never know which one was real.
You don't know what love is, what love is, what love is,
What love is.
what love is, what love is, what love is. You don't know.
Riding bicycles on a hillside desolate. My hands are full, plus there's nobody else to wrestle with.
On a bicycle built for two, we tend to pedal to the metal while the liquids askew. In the boiled over pot of a landscape rotting, I find it so beautiful, it's solvent so suitable. Well, it's ink, that bottomless drink for frauds and profits alike. There's all kinds of sinks. Drown how you choose is the meanings obtuse, like 90 plus degrees. Open at the seams, so easy. Really and truly is whatever you have to give. Love is who you is or are. It stars part ways and all bangs fade. Big or small, we fall. And some days winter even inhabits the whole of bells told cold and cold, lied and lulled in the palm laden Ave. I knew the end was nigh, yet she finally sighed. Out went control and then left a whole lot of space.
Riding bicycles on a hillside desolate. My hands are full, plus there's nobody else to wrestle with. I I don't play it straight, so you can't mistake me. Meandering daily on two-handed down 18-inch bicycle wheels. Watch out, I'm tour de force, horsepower two-legged Porsche, chaos you could never thwart. Among all these metrosexuals, trafficking stress for instant gratification and more's for less. My feet are my jets, I'm streaming these testimonies fully correct. Over revolving diskettes, the chamber barrel ejects destructive bites of metallic delights, dictating early good nights. Are pulsing bright on the mic, are redistributing light daily while walking this life, sparing no squabble room tired to reign supreme over wives and intervene as you might. I say to recognize this, our bicycle built for two spills, ink blots, lakes, whip smart. Our spoken herds are rumored strange and such. Against the grain I touch, open the brain that's shut.
Riding bicycles on a hillside desolate. My hands are full, but there's nobody else to wrestle with. Riding bicycles on a hillside desolate. My hands are full, but there's nobody else to wrestle with.
Embarquement immédiat, porte numéro 37. Départ à destination de New York, Houston, vol Air France 007.
Unspoken claims of truth thrown in harm's way. Don't like the way you move. I'm going my own way, breaking your own two shoes along the dark walkways of frustration. I'm leaving. I laughed so damn hard that encased my ribcage, and it gave my canary a glimpse of the gray rainbow ray upside down. Translates literally to no way in hell's flame will I stay in my cage. I am clay, absentee of fingers that manipulate when they fold and they hold to mold me. I'm sculpting their skin for the scabs I collect them to have when frosted flakes go bad. In sour milk I weave silk, but it breaks and I break on occasion, dancing alone, winds overstepping on toes and causing abrasions. Oh, that abrasive hurts.
Well, the pain don't last as I close the last of my door jams from the crack of access widen out the side stores aboard commodores and I still finger wounds and long for the tunes of a smooth out square dance corners loom like no possibility of repetition. When it seemed as I was wrong I had to check my new position, footprints missing as I landed on virgin snow and hold the code to myself and leave the bottles of dust on the shelf. Call me selfish cause I'm not using you, just take no give. I'm over that pull, have to be just in order to live. This piece is very precious but bounds precarious where they left it, so I took it upon myself to find the two of us one exit, and now I dock on the block square one, a makeshift flagship while sending out cannots to those less buoyant in their teardrops. Don't think that you could even find your way back to the top of it. I don't know how you got here in the first, but I must disperse and leave the whole scenario open to the unfolding of something new that you're probably not into. It's just another angle for me to toss off my line. Both time just ticks and I don't slip into its irrelevance. I find keystones inside of my compartment, capitalize, and I capped it all off with the look in your eyes for the last time.
There's so much water. There's so much
You
water.
don't know.
I don't waste ink, nigga. I think I drop like a Tom bombs more faster than you blink. Cause